Hello, beautiful soul family, beautiful souls in the Goddess Sanctuary. And I'm here to provide this next message for activating the Divine Feminine codes. And I want to just briefly talk about why I chose this topic to be one of the codes that are coming in as I was guided to, because there seems to be so much change going on, as you can see from everything that started in 2020 and has been leading into what so many are calling the ascension. And ascension is a lot to do with the expansion. So that is a lot of the divine feminine energy that is coming in at this time. And there has been some struggle on the rising of it because of the challenges of the past traumas and the wounds that have occurred in the past from the many lifetimes that we have lived here on earth. And so I want to offer these activation codes to assist with the flow of the divine feminine. And the divine feminine code is in all of us, and it's both men and women have this code. So it has nothing to do with the gender. We all carry these energy codes in us. So I want to just briefly talk a little bit about myself and my journey with the light language. So I'm very excited because these codes are going to be coming in with the Ascended Masters, as well as using some of the full moon, the goddess full moon energy, which we are in this full moon of Virgo at the moment. And so that's why it's going to be extra powerful and strong coming in, as well as bringing in some of the dragon energy also. So just to briefly talk about myself, my name is Monica Bermudez. I'm an intuitive energy healer and a light language channeler. That's why I'm here at the Light Language Summit that I'm so honored and grateful to be a part of. And I started speaking light language actually in private for, I'll say, about 2 years. And it's just until like last year that I launched my business and did it as a business where I use it for practice, as a practitioner modality, as a healing modality with people in private at the moment. So doing it, live and doing it with a big audience like this is for me overcoming a lot of the stage fright that I had to overcome myself, which I've been overcoming by doing Facebook Lives on a weekly basis with my own Facebook group that I have. And so just to mention that what really got me started in a higher calling to do this as a healing modality actually started when I had gone through my most intense heartbreak of my divorce, which led me into this really deep trauma and depression, which I overcame. But I needed something strong. So at the time I stumbled into light language, and that's when I started working with it. And so just to make the long story short, I started speaking it, and then because I wasn't too sure as to what it was that I was saying, I was kind of afraid. There is a lot of doubt in that. So it's not until I went to the pyramid that was in Bosnia. There was this dragon pyramid, and once I set foot on there, I actually started to speak it more with more confidence. It's almost like the dragon energy was giving me a boost of energy, of confidence, to be able to step forward and speak more of my own light language. And so I have found since recently that the type of language that I speak, it comes from an ancient dragon language, but I also channel, other light beings from other star nations. Light language itself is, part of the stars itself, and it gets channeled through our chakra system. So my ability is to really work with our chakra system and just repair and rebuild it and put it back in the state that it's meant to be, a portal for each one of those aspects. So when I first started speaking the light language in private, it was actually bringing back this nostalgic feeling of becoming home and just remembering, that aspect of me. Even though at first I really didn't have an intention or a desire actually to really want to speak it. but it just evolved that way because that was in my soul contract to be as part of what I come to do on earth, which I imagine that so many of you are as well. And so here I am, being in this light language summit with all of you and experiencing this journey. And so that's my story, pretty much summed up as to what led me into the light language aspect of it. So now we can all just, jump into this divine feminine codes, which, as I mentioned, these are codes that are already in you. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And they're just being, we're just facilitating with the activation of those codes in you. And each one of you, of course, has your own light and your own power, your own gifts and your own abilities, your own uniqueness. And we each have our own uniqueness with our own light language. And I know that all of us have this ability, but it all just depends on what you want to do with it, right? And what you're called to do here on this earth. And so for this, what I want to do is to talk a little bit about the astrology, because I also interweave some of the astrology. I think I come from a very unique background because I also study some astrology, or I follow it, because I started that way because I felt that I needed to know where the energy was taking us just to prepare for it. It's like, looking at the weather outside. If you see that it's raining, you want to go prepare and have an umbrella with you or a raincoat or something to prepare you for it. And so that's how I see astrology, and all of that is evolving with this whole aspect of ascension that we're in at the moment. And so we are now, stepping more into our divine feminine flow energy that is coming in at the moment. So we want to clear some of the traumas that are happening, that are resurfacing, these old past wounds from the old structures of the patriarch, because that's really where we're heading. We're heading into this ascension aspect, where that means that our frequency is increasing higher and we're expanding more. The earth is expanding more. It's becoming more of a star, and we're becoming the star with it. So we're all going together on this journey with Mother Earth. So, not to delay any further, let us jump into our centering ourselves and just relaxing wherever you are, sinking into your seat or into your bed. And we're going to take a journey into the temple of the divine feminine. So just taking a deep breath. Just relaxing. We're setting foot within the sacred grounds of the divine feminine, a really well decorated divine temple that radiates an even stronger light and love. Feel the energy of this temple, of the divine feminine energy. The divine feminine energy is about being inclusive. It's about receiving. It's also about creativity and birthing new ideas. And as such, with it being inclusive, she also includes the divine masculine energy along with her. Feeling the ground on your feet of this temple. clearing the ground that you enter and making it holy and sacred. Taking a deep breath and relaxing even more. Now, the goddess of the moon is present with us. So just imagine her in front of you. She now wishes to clear away any blocks or patterns in your life that you're ready to release and let go. So just allow a few seconds to know what it is that you intend to release at this time. Setting your intention. Being filled by her light surrounding you, transforming you, and releasing. Now allow these energy codes to come through. She will clear through the chakra system and then throughout your whole body. So just feel your cells and any sensation you feel in your body. Just take a deep breath. Now allow that to integrate in you as it's releasing old energies, old patterns. Clearing the space to allow this other energy code that's about to come through. Just take a little pause. Thank you, Linda, about the light language. So just integrate that energy and just feel your cells and what it's clearing in you. Letting it sink in to your cells. And the beautiful thing about light language, about energy, that is not constrained by time or space. So this could be listened to at any time. And I like to call light language to be dynamic, meaning that it changes every time that you listen to it. It can go deeper and deeper into the cells. Think of it as like computer programming, where you have a code of a certain program, and in most cases it's static and it's the same, but in light language it's always dynamic type programming. That's the way I see it, as being, whenever you listen to it, it's always going to be present. The energy is always there, and you'll always have this goddess moon energy. Whether it's the full moon or not, you're still receiving the same energy, but going at a deeper level the more you repeat it. So these next codes that are coming in, there's one that's going to come in from Ascended Master, was Mother Mary, but she's really an Ascended Master, and she wishes to bring in codes to help allow more of the creative flow energy in us to be switched on. It's like DNA codes being switched on with this code. And usually when we're switching on DNA, it's normal if you'll feel sleepy afterwards. It's because it's doing a lot of work to activate the DNAs. That's why a lot of people have been feeling really extra sleepy during the ascension, because what's been happening with the ascension and with the way the planets have been organized and aligned is that it's actually sending in these energy codes streaming into the earth that is also switching on other aspects of our DNA in us. And so that's why so many people have been feeling extra sleepy, or they feel other symptoms like nauseous. But so just be aware of that and be mindful of that, to just, you know, relax after these transmissions of listening to the light language codes, and drink plenty of water as well. So Ascended Master Mother Mary is present with us, and she is now standing before you. We are still in the temple of the Divine Feminine, and she is now surrounding you with her energy, feeling her presence, feeling that calming, nurturing, loving aspect of her. But she also has a lot of strength in her, a lot of power. So just allow yourself to receive these energy codes from her, where she's going to switch on these codes in you to allow more of your own creativity to flow with ease. Take a deep breath. Just integrate that energy. Just feel it. Activating the codes in you, switching them on. Accessing more of your own creative power that you hold. Knowing that you're worthy of everything that you're doing here on this earth. So have trust in your own creativity power. That is what Mother Mary wishes to relay as a message. So just relax. This way now, the next energy codes that want to come in are coming from Mary Magdalene, who is also both Marys are coming in very strong about this divine feminine energy and grounding it more here on this earth in each one of us and all of us, so that we're able to embody the divine feminine energy in much stronger strength. So Mary Magdalene's codes are about allowing the birthing of new ideas. That is, with projects, could be your soul purpose. It could be some aspect of your relationship that you wish to birth out of you, these innovative ideas. And these are codes that you already have in you that are now ready to be released. And so this is allowing that birthing to come out with ease. So just relax. And now Mary Magdalene is standing before you. And she will now share her energy codes with you. So just relax. Sukasisia nakata, sukatasia tata nakata, tukasakatia takatusi nakasakata nasa, sukasakti suktusiktia tusaktia, tuktati tusa, tuktasekustia, suktisikutiti nasa, tuktisia tasa, tuktasa sukatia nasa kutita, tuktasuktiisa, tuktasasitisa nakata, tuktasita, tuktasita, tuktatisa, 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 suktisa, tiktisiki, tuktasa, tuktata, 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 tuktata. Just relaxing, integrating the energy, feeling it throughout your whole body. You may be feeling it in specific parts of your body, but just allowing that activation to really sink into you. And you may be getting ideas at the moment. So just allow whatever may come up. You may want to journal anything that may come up for you, some ideas with that, the codes. So just feeling the energy still. We're still within the divine feminine temple. Embracing the energy. There's going to be more codes coming in. But just allow yourself to be within this temple. feeling its energy from it as well, because the temple itself also has its own energy codes that are supporting you. So just relaxing. Feeling the sensation. So Divine Feminine is here to stay and is coming in much stronger. The work that we do in each of us also affects those around us in the collective, in humanity. So this is of great service for humanity itself also, as well as for Mother Earth, as she does need the help, our help, to help her expand as well, because we are expanding with her too. And so as the old structures are dismantling, there will be a bit of resistance in the energy field as well. We had Saturn squaring Uranus as in the astrology. So this usually means there's friction and there's conflict and resistance, because Saturn is all about the old structures and Uranus is about freedom and innovation. So that's where the Divine Feminine comes in. She wants to be free flowing with these innovative, creative ideas that are now pouring in each and every one of us. And so these codes that have been activated in you are unique to you, to what it is that you come to serve here on this earth with your own purpose. So just trust what the energy is doing for you. So now I want to bring in some energy codes with the dragons to help step forward with confidence. As I mentioned earlier, this was what really gave me the boost, was when I set foot at the Dragon Pyramid in Bosnia, that they gave me this extra energy boost of confidence to really step forward and actually do more of my light language in life and supporting other people. Because before that I was doing it in private, so I had to overcome a lot of my own doubts and my own self-worth. So that is something that is a journey for all of us. And when we're trying to heal our traumas, when the dragons come in, they're very strong and they will push you forward with so much confidence and strength and support. So they definitely will transmute any other patterns that are coming in that no longer serve you. And they're all about alchemizing in it permanently. So as we're still within this temple of the Divine Feminine, we are now calling forth who are present with us, the Divine Feminine dragon energy. And they are here present with us, bringing in these codes and this energy support boost for your own confidence to step forward. So for instance, if you're just starting to do light language and you're like me, was kind of hesitant at first in doing it and talking to other people and doing it in public or with other people, then this will give you that confident boost energy. And so just know that you do have this support and this energy. So just allow yourself to receive this boost of confidence energy and just relax.
Taku tikiata tusakana tikiata sukata titiasa sukasakata nakatiti nakatasa sukatikata sukata takatisakana titi nakasa sukatiti nakatasa katata tirata sukatiasa sukatika Sukauna tasikiana tasaka. Sukaya sakutiana kata. Sukanikitiki kata kata sakana tiasa. Sukatitiasa sakutiasa. Sukatasikiata sakata sukatatitiasa. Sukatisikitiana kasakatasa. Sukatasa titiasa. Takatasiktu tikatasa nakatasa. Takatasa tiata. Takatisiata. Takatatiasa. 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 Takatasiasa. Takatatiasa. Takatatiasa. Sukatasiktiana kasakatiusana tasiasa. Sakatitiutiktia sakatasina tasika. Sukatasikata nukataniasa. Sukatitiana sakatatia tasikata tikitina kata. Takatisikitina sa. Takatisikitina ta. Takatasikitina tasa. Takatasikitina tasa. Takatasikatisina kata. Takatasikatina katasa. Taktasakatisina katasa. Sukatasikatisanaka. Tukasa tita sukanatita. Taktasa sa siasa. Siasa sa sasakitiasa.
And just relax and just integrate this energy. Take a deep breath and just feel that energy of confidence supporting you as the dragons are surrounding you with strength and confidence, trust, faith that everything is all right. You could trust where the energy is taking you, stepping forward with your own confidence. And letting you know that you're worthy of your own uniqueness and everything that you are. You are valued and treasured, very much so. You are loved. And there is tremendous amount of support for you. So just feel the energy. And these next energy codes are to do with integrating all the energies. And the dragons are going to come in to support the energy codes that we just did earlier. And just integrate the energies all together. And if you're just coming in, you'll still receive and you'll still benefit. And as I mentioned, light language can be listened to at any time. It's dynamic. It can go deeper into the cells, into the DNA, and switch on even other deeper DNAs. Like there could be other layers. It removes one layer and then another layer comes up. And so it just penetrates those different layers in your being. So just allow this energy codes now coming in from the dragons to integrate all the energy codes to do with the divine feminine, to make them whole, to make them as one, to functional together with ease and with flow and with confidence, with trust in yourself and faith in everything that you're doing. As you're still standing in the divine feminine sacred space itself. Taksukatiktisa, taksukta ninkanasa, taktisukusina tasa,
Suktitinatasa. Suktatikinankatasunasa. Takatasuktisikitinasa. Suktasikitinatassanata. Taktatitianata. Taktasukkanatasa. Tusaktatikitinatassakanata. Tuktisikinatusakatanata. Takatasikitisusuknatitiosukatatu. Taktatisu, taktitisu, siktatisu, taktatisu, 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 taktatisu. Suktisa, tuktatitinatasa, tusiatatainatasa. Tuktasakanatatitinatatainatasa. Tuktasiktatasasatatatinatatisinatasu. Suktatitinasa, suktatatiasa. Tuktasakatiata sukatana titina sakatasa. Suasaina, 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 suasaina. And just integrating those energies in, sinking in to your being and everything that you are. Being reactivated to carry these divine feminine codes with you. Taking a deep breath, just relaxing. We are in some very deep changing times these days with the energies all over the place. It seems chaotic at times, but there is a divine order for all things and a reason for them. As we are now stepping into a more of the new earth energy, we are in need of all your support and all your uniqueness and all your ability that you bring to this earth. So you are very much worthy of all those aspects of you. So just embrace everything that you are as these codes are growing and expanding in you, bringing out more of your own creativity, your own ideas, and the support that we'll need for this earth are the ideas that are birthing out of you at this time. So there is one more code that's going to come in from the Divine Mother, and this is bringing in codes of blessings to bless you on the path that you're stepping forward, and just allowing her energy of support on the journey that you're taking here on this earth, that we're all taking. And she is gifting us with a blessing of her own energy of the divine feminine codes that we all now have activated in us. So just allow yourself to receive these codes of blessings from the Divine Mother.
Sakata tikti tiatasa taktasa taktasa takta sikti tu sakata tikiti siknata sakata sikta tukti sakta taktasa sikta tiki nakatasa sakata sisa nakatusi nakata taktisa hunakata taktisa hua sakasu 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 sakasu. You are blessed, you are blessed, and you're blessed, is what the Divine Mother is saying. Step forward with confidence. Step forward with that trust and that love that you already are, that you already embody. Because we are embodying this divine feminine energy in us. And we're just coming back to our natural state of being that we were always, with these codes, that we all have this ability to embody the divine feminine aspect energy and bring forth more of her creativity, her intuition, her receptivity, and her abilities in birthing new ideas, new projects and innovation that will support this new earth as we're stepping forward into these ascensions and these expansions and these energies. And so if you're still feeling it in your body, that's okay. Just allow it to integrate a few seconds. And as I mentioned, if you do feel sleepy afterwards, then just listen to your body, to what it needs. Allow it to get some rest. Drink plenty of water as well. So just keep visualizing this image of being inside this inner temple of the Divine Feminine. Feeling the energy of the sacredness of it, its holiness, embracing you. Embracing your uniqueness in all that you are. Oh wow, Jen, thank you for sharing that. Floods of tears throughout, feeling so much lighter and energized now. Oh, thank you. Yes, so usually when it comes to the activation, if there's some layers that need to come out, they will come out with it. So they will be cleared as well. And you'll just keep getting better and better. You know, the more you listen to this and the deeper it goes. And usually when the dragons come in, they have so much power to them also. They really tear through the layers of any patterns that want to come up at this time. So yes, it will feel lighter and more energized as well. And I'm happy for you. Congratulations. You're definitely getting the activation energy. And so yeah, just, you know, allow yourself to feel whatever is coming up for you at this time and just embrace it. You know, don't judge it. Don't, you know, just go with the flow, because that's really what the divine feminine energy is. It's just really going with that flow of energy. And Jennifer says, what's lovely? Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you all for receiving this energy, for listening to this message, for being here. And so if you wish to get in touch with me, I placed the website on my or in the description here of this video. And at the moment I only do private sessions, so that's how you'll find me, is for the website. And I also have a free public Facebook group if you want to join. I also posted it in the description as well. So I'm feeling though that there's this other energy code that wants to come in, but this one is going to come in through the Palladian energy that wants to bring in more peace and harmony, not just for you, but for us, here, but for also for humanity and Earth, because there's been just so much conflict and so much chaos happening throughout the world that there's been so much panic. And Linda says, this really resonated with me. I will be listening again. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you for receiving. And so the Palladians want to just bring in more of this ease, of this flow of energy on the earth plane right now to help us and humanity as a whole. So just allow yourself to receive these extra blessings of codes from the Palladians themselves that they now wish to share with us, in bringing in more peace and harmony, not only in us, in our hearts, but as well as, in all of humanity. Tisa sikitasa tikisa tikisa unakatasa tita tasa tisaktianata tiasaktusnata tisiktusktatinakata tisa tutita tisaktitianatasa tisuktiatakata tasa tikisa unakiatasa tasa tikitianata tiktu tiktianata tiktiutanata tasa tikitinata tiktiatata tiktia tiksuktitinakata sunakata tiktitiata tiktati tiktasiktisinakata sukta suatitiatasa tita titiata 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 tukta titisa tatis. Just coming in strong. So this one was going through your grid system, your body, and going into the earth. So it was bringing in this energy inside of you and your grid system to bring that calmness and that peace and that harmony, that balance, and then bringing it into the ground system of the earth and just spreading out through the entire earth for others to also benefit from it, for all humanity, as well as Mother Earth will benefit from the energy. So just as an extra bonus from the Palladian energies that wanted to gift us with this energy. So thank you all for being here and for receiving these energies. It means a lot for your presence and for the work that you're doing here on earth. And I am sending you so much love. So I realize that I'm the last one for today. So tomorrow we're gonna start off with the last day of the Light Language Summit. And the first one to start will be Katie Morgan at 10 a.m. MST. So I will be seeing you all in the Facebook group. I'm really loving the energy for this Facebook group and everything that all the other light language speakers have been sharing so far. I've been trying to listen to almost all of them myself, and they just all been so amazing. Everybody has just so much like unique abilities and gifts, wisdom. And so I am just so honored to be here with all of you. So honored to share these codes with you. So thank you all for being here and for being a part of this whole process. And thank you, Jan and Linda. No, thank you all so much for receiving these codes. And I wish you all so much love and to take care and to get plenty of rest. So I will be seeing you all soon. So bye for now. Take care.